to advise you that I started recording this English meeting right now, just to as we agreement at our English WhatsApp group. So right now we are recording to all of you guys who maybe are watching by the YouTube channel, and I'd like to say thank you for all of you to be here with me. And we're gonna start right now our next English session, next speaking practice group. So Charming, how are you? How have you been? Hello, Charming. We can't hear you. Maybe we are facing some problems with the audio by Charming. I don't know. But let's jump off into our English speak season today. So first of all, I'd like to say that I'm thrilled to have you here, guys, to practice English with you, because yesterday we had some problems. Alice and I tried to practice English, but I don't know. Let me. Okay, so that's why we had a problem with Charmy, because Charmy is joining us right now. Let me see if she'll be able to speak with us right now. Let me see. Hello, Charming. How have you been? Well, so guys, let's jump on our English speaking season. So Alice, I hope we can join together to speak another time, because yesterday we had some problems when you had no time to practice. After you, I had my problems because I was at the supermarket at that time when you asked me. So I was with my family. Were buying some stuff, some groceries at the supermarket, because as you told yesterday, I stay wake up until later, like you said too, because we were watching some movies together with our family. So that's why I could not practice with you yesterday too. So I hope you understand. And of course, there will be a lot of other opportunities to practice with you. And let's just schedule in the middle of the week.
Okay. And I hope next time we can practice according to our appointment, because morning stayed up too late because I ordered some delivery food at night at midnight, and I received it very late. So I had to stay up very late. I was afraid that I couldn't get up because we appointed to meet at Chinese time 8 a.m. and I slept. I went to bed at 3 a.m. Chinese time, so I was afraid that I couldn't get up, so I canceled the meeting. But finally, I woke up, but no problem. After you told me that you were busy at the supermarket, I felt asleep again.
Okay, okay, nice. So maybe the next time. So Charming, hello. How have you been? Is everything okay?
Yes, hello Alex. How have you been?
I'm pretty good. We just were talking here, Alice and I, because yesterday we tried to make an appointment between us to speak and practice speaking skills together. But unfortunately, we both had some problems yesterday. We had some other things to do, other steps, and it was not possible practice yesterday. But I would like to extend it. I'd like to extend the invited here, Chiming, and other people who are here with us. Sometimes in the middle of the week, we try to gather in the same room like this, just to practice in the middle of the week, because I know we are some busy people, so we have so many problems during the week, because we have to work, we must to do some things, spend time with our family, our friends. That's okay. The middle of the week, it's normally things like this happen. But at the weekends, we have been make more efforts to be here, to practice speaking skills, and to at least 1 hour, for at least 1 hour, maybe more. But if we had a chance, if we had opportunities to join to gathering together in the middle of or the weekdays or in the middle of the week, it would be awesome. So let's see, just comment on our English WhatsApp group. Let's invite people to join us. If you are free on Wednesday, for example, if you are free at Wednesday's day, so just send a message to us and ask people to join and practice English with you. No problem about that. There's no problem. You just maybe we can start to speak more in the middle of the week, not just weekends. So weekends, it's okay, it's nice, but it's not enough for our improvement. So I'm afraid that we must to reschedule our English session. Maybe at least one day at the weekdays. We must to put her at our obligation to join, because just weekends we have been facing problems with our speaking skills, or maybe are losing our speaking skills because we just practice. There are some people who just practice their speaking skills with us here at weekends. Like I told you, that's not enough. Our English maybe is have been losing quality, have been losing accuracy. So that's why Alice and I have been trying to schedule or to join together in weekdays. If any one of you would like to join us on the weekdays, just put your message on the WhatsApp group, and let's schedule to practice and to interact in weekdays too. Okay, so I would like to ask you, who are the other one who are here with us? Who are you? I don't know. How can I read your name, because it's maybe in Bangla. I don't know if we would like to introduce yourself for us.
No, it's not Bangla. I don't know, maybe Japanese.
Yeah, maybe Japanese. I don't know.
No,
Just intro.
Japanese. I don't speak Japanese, but I know it is not Japanese.
Okay, so just
Okay.
introduce yourself.
Let's see. He's muted here.
Hello, it's your turn. Just feel free. Introduce yourself. Tell us your name. Tell us how is your English. How many time have you been? How have you been your studies, English studies? Let's see. Let's know a little bit about you.
Hello everyone, my name is Thavat. I am Cambodian people. My English is not very good. I have been studying English for 1.5 years, but I cannot speak English feel confident when I speak English, so I afraid to speak. That's why I just try to listening.
Nice, nice. Very welcome. You are very welcome. I remember you right now. So we practice a little bit just before you join at our English group. So I believe that for all of you, I speak for all of us here. So welcome, very welcome to our English speaking club. I know sometimes we must just to be in the middle of people like this. We must be among people who are developing, who are studying, who are speaking English. And if you just do it, I know your English will level up as fast as possible. So, Alice, would you like to say anything for that? I know sometimes when we just started to speak or started to join this English meeting, like I remember from Jehado, I remember for Genuo, the first time when she got here, they both had a lot of difficulty to express their own ideas. But as the months passed, as the speaking season has passed, they start to get so much better with their English. Their English gets so much improvement. So I hope you too. I hope your English get the same results as them, as ours, as everyone who are here. So don't be shy, okay? So Alice, feel free to speak with that.
Okay. I want to
Yes.
say to Tight. Tight. Is this pronunciation right? Tight. Tight. I don't know.
You can call me Tat.
Tight. Tight. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you. It is very happy to have you practicing with us. And I think your English skill is very good because I can understand every word you say. And I think your pronunciation is very accurate and clear. And your accent is
Oh, really? Thank you.
I think Alex and Charmin must have the same feeling as me. So be confident with your English, and I think we must will have great time in our future practicing. Welcome.
Yes, thank you very much.
And you, Charming, would you like to give your welcomes for Ta?
Yes. Hello, Kat. Welcome in our English session group. And I'm from Bangladesh. My name is Sharmin Tumpa. You can call me Tumpa or Sharmin, anything you want. And I think you were so confident because if you are not confident, then you are not here. You are not in here because want to speak or want to learn English, then firstly you have to be confident with your English that you want to learn. You have to confident that you have to learn, that you should learn. Then it's our first step to learn something. So if you are not very confident, then you are not here. You are here because you are confident then that you want to learn English. And if you speak more and more, then confident will covering up easily, because here we all are too weak in English. Then we talk to others and practice more, learn something here and the other side. Then we are here to speak something like that. And I think I'm also agreed with
Thank you,
Alex and
Charming.
Hans. Yeah, you are so good. No problem. Be confident and let's practice in our one.
Okay, guys. So
Okay.
as everything, okay, everyone already expressed your own feelings about the newer colleague here. So let's jump on our English speaking session. I'd like just to share with you some things, just to record you that we had this feature to help us to improve our speaking skills. As Charmy and Alice said, I believe so much that confidence is the most important feeling when we are trying to improve your speaking skills, because sometimes when we feel or maybe we are feeling shy, maybe afraid of what people will think about my English, what they will think, maybe this feeling can stop you. Maybe this feeling will stop you to practice, stop you to speaking or to try. So here at our English WhatsApp group, at our English speaking session, there's no place to this feeling. So we must start speaking from day one. That's the key to effective improvement at our English speaking skills. And I believe in other topics that can help us with this feeling. So first of all, I'd like to say we have, like I already shared with you, we have a YouTube channel, which I'm recording this English meeting here right now, just to post this video at our English YouTube channel. And why I created this English YouTube channel? Just for us be able to rewatch and be able to watching again our speaking skills, just to listen our words that we use at the English speaking practice. So I just started this English YouTube channel to help us to remember our English speaking practice. Okay, so let me just I just choose the wrong one. Let me choose the right one. Sorry, here it is. Okay. Okay, so this is our English speaking group. So we came here without have a strong accent in English, without have so many vocabularies. We just had one things in common between us. That thing was will to learn. We had a will to learn. We had a feeling that we must to speaking skills. So that's why I decided to start asking people to join us. So here is our English YouTube channel. So it's called Yes You Can. So I'd like to ask you to subscribe, of course. If you are new here at this English YouTube channel, I'd like to ask you guys to subscribe. Maybe you can join us at our next English speaking. And we have a Facebook page too, which is called Practicing by Conversation. There's a lot of posts there, maybe can help you with your English, maybe can remember some words. So that's very important to be subscribed at this English page, this English Facebook page. And of course, some tips to everyone who are trying to improve their speaking skills. So speaking English with confidence. To do that, we must to use 3 steps to achieve this topic. So first of all, listen. The more English you hear, the easier it will be for you to copy what you hear. So that is one of the first topic which I would like to discuss with you guys. So Alice, how have you been your listening skills since you started practice your speaking skills effectively with me, with Chihado, with some others colleagues that you have been improved? So do you think that listen can really help you to improve your speaking skills too?
In my opinion, practicing English with you guys can not only improve my reading skill, but I find that since I practiced with you guys the first time, the past few months, my reading skills, my listening skills, and my writing skills have been improved at the same time. Sometimes I think it is amazing because at the first I thought I only practice my speaking skill and some listening skill with you guys. But let me think. Several weeks ago, I started to read some books related to my career. I found that I could understand the English article easily, but last year, when I first read this English article, it was very hard for me to understand it, and I needed a translator. So I thought it is amazing, and I was wondering why practicing speaking skill can improve my English reading skill at the same time. But I guess maybe it is because practicing with your guys can help my English level go to a uh, go to a quite high level, and at this time I can know more vocabularies uh, and that's why I can understand the English book easily. Okay, that's all.
Okay. Nice, nice. I agree with you. And you're charming. Would you like to express your feelings about these tips? So, for instance, since you started to listen more videos, listen more podcasts or things like that, do you agree that this phrase is expressing that if we listen so much, maybe our speaking skills and our listening on our writing skills can improve it as well? So, what are you thinking about this tip?
Actually, yes. Because not only me, my teacher also said that speaking in our speaking learning is connected with our listening skill. Because when we know how to listen and we are listening, then we have to understand the word or pronunciation or the sentence. Then we will answer it. And main thing is that when we are connected with any other people, then we have to understand their word, and this is the main thing. We have to listen first of all. We have to listen, then we can learn how to speak, because if we are not hearing others voice and others sentence, then we are not here to understand anything, and we are not able to speak something like English. And first thing is that when we are listening something, then we know that we learn that how to speak, how to pronunciation a word, and then we are trying to speak. Because when we are listening, then it's attack, attack not an attack, it's creating a mindset in your brain that you have to speak. You are what you are listening, you have to express your word, your sentence, then you have to learn anything that help you to speak with others. If you are listening more and more, then it will help you to speak more. And for me, I am trying to watch videos. Mainly I watch those videos that makes me happy, or makes fun, that type videos. Because if we are only read the main academic books or learning books, that it will be just boring for us. And for this, if I want to learn anything or listening, then I listen some movies. And not only movies, because movies takes too much time. I just watch some funny videos. And one of the funniest videos is Steve Harry or Stephen Harry, maybe in America. It's my favorite because he's too funny man, and in his
Yeah,
drama
Stephen
or
Harper.
composition, yeah,
Yeah, nice, nice.
in too little the children came there, and they are amazing. They speak too much easily, and they laugh. I think this is a way that we learn something with fun, and it make us feel happy to see something, and we are also learning from there. So it's very hard when we are just looking at the books or something like teacher saying, because it sometimes look like boring. But when we are listening, watching videos, then it helps us to speak or listening. To at the same time, it helps us to read and listening and speaking. Because when we are listening something, then we are trying to work out the main sentence or main feelings, what he or she trying to express their feelings. Then when we are keep understanding and understand their word or their sentence, then we are then we want to answering them or something. Then we are trying to speak. So first of all, we have to listen. Then we are trying to speak something. And most of the funniest thing is that, not funniest, maybe it's like it's helped me to learn English. That my relatives, you know, that my mama, and it's in Bangla, mama, but it's in English, that uncle, my mom's brother, and my mom's sister, they are from USA, and their children also speak English very well. And one of the best part is that in our 2 days ago, our Eid celebration is held, and we are enjoyed so much because my mama is came in our Eid session, and there came from USA. And also I am from for now I'm in my uncle's in-laws house. And if you want, I will talk to you that my cousin to you. If in our at the last time in our session, I will talk to you with them. So that's the main thing. When I saw them, then I was trying that why not me? And if they are in their childhood, they are trying to make sense with English, then why not me? It makes me feel that you have to be learned about English, and then I want to learn English, and it takes too time to realize that I have to learn with academic way, because in my childhood to sing them, and also my interest, I was trying to learn, but it's not the hard work, like hard I have to learn hard work with this topic. But now it's main reason, main goal. It's making a goal for me to learn English. So for now, it's also very exciting for me that I saw them. They are talking with English, speaking with English, and I understand them. That's the main thing. In my childhood or some years ago, I didn't understand what they are talking. But for now, I understand they what they are talking about in English, and it's make me feel confident. Sometimes it makes me feel proud that yeah, it's my improvement that I can understand their word. uh, it's okay then
Nice.
sometimes I don't understand, but it's okay.
Nice, nice, very nice. So there's a lot of things to express. I note that you are thrilled. You are thrilled to about your English improvement, and that's is awesome. So, people, that's the key. We must to keep us motivated. We must to keep our English studies alive. So I know sometimes get bored. So that means that you must to change the method. That means that you must to change the topic that you are studying. So what's Charming summarize everything that Charming said for us here. She basically said that she must find something that interests you to learn to listen, because sometimes it's boring to start to by technical listening skills, by some news, some English channels about reading, about things like that. So we must find out things that maybe catch our eyes or catch our attention, and it will be easy for us improve our listening skills. So that's why I think so. It's a key for you, Ta. I don't know if you how is your English level right now. Maybe we will see in the middle and the pass of the months or pass of the speaking season here. But the first tips for everyone who are trying to learn English, they must put listening skills at the top of the list. Listen is one of the key to improve your speaking skills as well, your writing skills as well. So listen can help you on all types of all topics, the listening process, the studying process. So practice, of course, that the topic, the next topic is practice. So Alice, would you like to say for us why or how you have been practicing English besides our English session here? So you are practicing English with us, I know. So you have been speaking with us for a long time, maybe with me, maybe with Chihado, maybe other guys. But beside this part, how have you been practicing your speaking skills? Because we must practice our speaking skills. So the more you speak, the more comfortable you feel about your speaking. So the tips here says for us that we must start with easy things, ask questions at store, ask where you can find something, even if you already know where it is. So say hello to the bus driver, just open your mouth and talk whenever you can. So how can you practice your speaking skills beside our English practice?
Okay. I practice my speaking skill with your guys and Jihado, as well as practice with myself. I think I have a strange habit, which is to speak English to myself. And now I am more and more used to this habit. Sometimes I find that when I am walking on the road, if I walk alone, I would like to start to speak to myself in English. And sometimes I need some exercise. These days I like jogging. And sometimes when I am jogging, I also like to speak to myself because jogging is not a very serious or violent exercising. So when I am jogging, I can speak at the same time. This means when we are doing some very violent, I don't know how to describe this, such as running very fast. At this time, we couldn't speak because we are out of breath. I think speaking to myself is a good way to practice my speaking skill because this is a little different from speaking to other people. While I am speaking to myself, when I find that I don't know how to express something, I can stop and look up for this in the dictionary and learn how to express this situation. I think I learned a lot of new words in this way. But speaking to other people can improve my fluency and my uh, accuracy. Because sometimes when I am speaking to myself, I make a lot of grammar mistakes, which I don't realize. But when I am speaking to other people, if I pronounce some words in the wrong way or use the grammar in the wrong way, other people uh, will not understand me. And I, I can realize that I have made the mistake. So I think these two ways, both of these two ways help me a lot. And these days, I find another way to improve my speaking skill. I I'd like to recite, follow the TED Talk. This means I play the TED Talk on my laptop, and after the people speak one sentence, I will stop the video and repeat what he or she has just said. In this way, I find that sometimes I don't know how to pronounce some words which I know its meaning accurately. And I think this is also a good way to improve my accent and improve my vocabulary. Okay, that's all.
Nice, nice. I agree with you. I like it. I like so much TED Talks. I watched a lot of videos from this YouTube channel too, and I didn't do it. I didn't do it this until right now. I didn't stop the middle of the video to write or to understand better. But because my main goal is quite different. It was just improve my listening skills and at the same time improve my confidence when I'm speaking. So I like it to watch TED Talks. So that's a great tip. If you both guys have never watched a video on TED Talks, I really encourage you guys to do it. It's so important because at TED Talks, people use more technical word, not technical word, but people who speak English clearly. They must speak English clearly at TED Talks because they are speaking for a month of people, for a lot of people. So it's like a concert, you know. It's very important. They help you so much to understand. And speak with yourself is another key. I agree with Alice too. I already did some things like that. For instance, when I was at a supermarket some days ago, I start to speak by myself. I start speaking, but not just in my mind. I start speaking almost out loud. You know, I start speaking. I make my mouth form the words. And when I noticed that I was speaking English, not in Portuguese, I thought, oh, I'm crazy. I don't know. I don't even notice that I was speaking in English, not in Portuguese. So that's very important. Speaking by yourself, it's very useful. And another tip which I would like to give you guys, do as me, for instance. You must do like me. I started my own YouTube channel, and I started recording videos with my camera, my cell phone, and I start speaking in front of my camera and just post some videos on my YouTube channel. You don't need to share your YouTube channel for a lot of people. Just keep your YouTube channel by for you, just for you. But this can help you to make consistent practice. Consistency is another key to improve your speaking skills. When I started this English meeting, guys, I felt so worse. My English gets so worse since the last time I practiced with you, because I couldn't remember some phrases, some words I could not express clearly. And that's the key, like Alice told us, guys, if we have not clearly communication, if our pronunciation was not so clear, the native English speakers will not understand us, because English is not a phonetic language. So we must take care about our pronunciation, because English can be confused sometimes, and we must think about it. Okay, so this tip is for all of us. Thinking about how is your pronunciation skills. This is most important as reading, as listening. So we must be accurate. But the next steps I would like to say for Ta. Would you like to? I'd like to answer, to give you your feelings, to share your feelings with us about this. The third tip. The third tip here is stop worrying about making mistakes. Why I'm telling that? Because we all make mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes since we start this English meeting. Charming, when she was expressing her feelings or her ideas, probably she made a lot of mistakes. But I understand everything so well that these mistakes doesn't make sense to me. I doesn't pay attention on her mistakes. I just understand the message, what she would like to share with me. So that's why mistakes is not the height level. Depends on the situation, of course. Charming, for example, I'd like to use your example, Charming. Charming are trying to join the IELTS speaking test. So IELTS speaking test, okay, there she must be careful with these mistakes, because these mistakes can take some notes about her English speaking. But here and the daily conversation, even with native speakers, even with another ESL, which is English second language speakers, this is not important. This is not the height level, because we are more interested in what you'd like to share with us. We are more interested at your message, not at your quality of your English. Okay, so Ta, would I like to say, what do you think about listening? How can you improve your listening skills today, Ta?
In my opinion, I am not a good English learner. I start I just start learning English by like the baby, because I think that when we was born, we cannot speak our own language. We cannot speak. So we just listen to our parents, our family, how they speak, and then we just memorize in our brain, and then we speak it out. So I use this strategy to improve my listening skill. At the first time that I learned English, I just try to listen everything that I like. Um, for instance, I like to listening to music. So I just try to listening to music and listening to podcasts, TikTok, and other people that they speak English. And I try to just listening, and then I just cut the word in the podcast, um, in conversation.
Just a second. Your internet is freezing. I believe that we lost our connection with Ta. Whenever you want to say, just keep going, Ta.
Here,
Uh,
and I type some word to make my own sentence, and then I speak it out. I think this is my own strategy, but I don't know it is a good strategy for everyone. I don't know, but I think it is my good strategy for me. How do you
Nice,
think?
nice. Nice. I first of all, I'd like to compliment about your English skills. So, Ta, I don't know why are you shy about your English speaking skills, because you speak very well. You speak English very well. So, congratulations for your English. Now, right now, I could notice that how is your English level? Okay, because you was able to express your ideas without hesitation. So that's the key. That is called almost fluence. Because what is fluence? Fluence is someone who are able to express her own ideas or her own feelings without hesitation. So if you had this skill, that means that you are closer to the fluence. So you just needed to practice. So that's the key. And about your method, I agree 100% with you said. When we start learning a new language, we are like childs, little babies, and we don't know nothing about this English. So how babies start to learning? We must to thinking about it. How babies learn speak? How babies start to speaking? First of all, they start by listening. So they listen time to time, a lot of things they repeat. So, for instance, when the parents would like to then said daddy to me, said daddy, and they must repeat this name for them a lot of times. So, another key which I would like to share with you guys. I don't know if you understand or if you like it, but it's one of my strategies to learn English and to speak or improve my speaking skills is by repetition. English must be repetition a lot of times at your mind. Even if you, for instance, Alice started reading a book related to her career, and I'd like to say, Alice, read not just once time, the first page, but read 3, 4, 5 times. How many times she needs to remember these words? So that's the key. Repetition is one of the key. And listening, of course, is very important for all of others English skills, because listen helps us with speaking. Because if you would know how these words are pronunciation, because we listen a lot these words or these phrases again. So right now we maybe are able to repeat these phrases. For instance, how have you been? This phrase, let me put this phrase for example. How have you been? This is a phrase which helps us so much at our English speak session. But I learned this not word by word. I learned this like a whole phrase. When I watched movies, when I watched some series, when I read some books, this phrase always gets together with some starting meetings, with some start conversation. So, how have you been? Or the most common way, how are you? Oh, how is it going? So there's a lot of phrase which means the same thing, but all these phrases are learned by repetition, by remember, because I don't even thinking about this phrase. I'm just saying, how have you go? How have you been? How are you going? And things like that. So congratulations for the English. What do you think, Alice? What do you think about English from Ta? Could you understand everything she said?
Yes, definitely. I can understand every word she says, and I think her accent is very easy to understand, and because it is very clear, and the pronunciation is also accurate and clear. So it is extremely easy to understand. But there are some accents that is a little hard to understand. But I am not saying that this accent are not good. I am just saying that it's hard for me to understand, such as Indian accent. It is a little hard for me to understand, but this does not mean their accent is not good. But I think Thai's accent is very clear. I like her accent very much.
Nice, nice. And you,
Really?
Charmy?
Thank you.
And you, Charmy, what did you think about her accent? Could you understand everything she said? Would like to say anything about her English? This was the first answer that said at our English speaking club. So it's just so important to her. Listeners, what do we would like to say about her English? So I thought her English is great. So, and you, Charmy, what do you think about her English accent or her English pronunciation?
Hello, Alex. I'll talk to you something later, maybe 4 or 5 minutes.
Ah, okay, okay. So, guys, first of
Okay,
all,
keep
I'd like to.
going.
Okay. I'd like to say congratulations again. So it was awesome to hear you. And as we already said for you, it's also to have you here with us at our English speaking club. So to go ahead, just to put for to jump for another topic. Here is like Ta said for us that one of her method is listen a lot. So this is a key to improve our speaking skills. So listen is so important as breathing for us. Can you imagine your life? Can you imagine your life without oxygen, without breathing? It's not possible. So for English, is the same situation. It's not possible to improve your speaking skills without listening skills. Okay, so thinking about it. So right now, I'd like to move on. Let me share with you here. I will stop this presentation here and I will share. Let me just open here another screen with you guys. Let's starting by, let me share here. Where is it? Okay. So right now, I'd like to ask some questions for you guys, and each of you will get your own chances to answer. But be careful because I just gonna ask you one question to each of you, not the same question for all of you, because this can make our brains thinking about. Okay, but feel free. There's no rule here. Okay, you can answer whatever you want. You can answer. If you don't like the question, you can ask it to change the question. Okay, but feel free. First of all, I'd like to ask the first question for Ta. It's your turn. Let's start. Let's begin with you. So, what makes you feel the happiest? Which means, what make you feel happy?
Um, I would like to answer this question. I think it's I am improves my English very fast. I can speak English fluently and confidently. It is my I will feel the happiest. I try to learn English every single day. Whenever I try to get up early in the morning to practice my English, and at my workplace, I try to communicate with foreigner that help me to feel confident when I speak English. So if I speak English and I understand English, I will feel happier. That's
Nice,
all as my
nice,
speak.
nice. I agree 100% with you. That is the main point at my career right now is to get better at my English skills. And you, Alice, the second question is for you. How would your friends and family describe you? First of all, you can say, I believe this question you already answered some meetings ago. I remember. Let me change this question. Maybe I'd like to change the question about another topic. Let me see. Here you have the number 6. Do you have any rare talents?
Okay, let me think. I don't think I have any rare talent. Uh, Maybe I have some, but it depends. For example, in our group, I have a rare talent which I think you guys are not good at, computer programming. But I think actually this is not a rare talent. It is just a technique, a technique related to my career. It is not a talent, I think, because I have spent a lot of time learning computer programming, so I know this, and I believe that if any of you want to learn this, and you spend time on this, you will also be good at this. Besides,
Okay.
maybe I can give you another example. I think maybe this answer can also answer the question too. Some of my friends think that I am very good. I have a very good memory. For example, I can remember a lot of people's names, and because 10 years ago I was in high school. And I have graduated from my high school for 10 years, and I could remember all these people's names and all these people's things happened in high school. I met some of my high school classmates several months ago, and I talked about a lot of details about things happened in high school, and those of my classmates have forgotten these things. They even can't forget that this thing had happened, but I can remember the details. For example, one girl in my class, in my high school, had a relationship with another boy, and now I could remember the detail how they met each other, and how other people knew their relationship, and how they act about this. But even the girl herself couldn't remember these details. So maybe I am more I sometimes I like to pay more attention on the details. But
Yeah.
maybe not. It is not a talent. It is just I am interested in details, and I can remember things happened a long time ago.
It's indeed a talent, Alice. It's indeed a talent, this, because there's a lot of people who don't remember even what they lunch at the midday. But they don't remember. If you are at night right now, they don't remember what they lunch at the midday. So when you have this strong memory, this means that you have a talent. When and I agree. I don't know how about you guys. If you had, for instance, Alice is engineer related to computer and things and data and things like this. So I believe this is a talent because I don't like it. I don't want to learn, and I, to be honest, don't know anyone who are close to me maybe do the same thing. So it's rare. It's rare to me to see a person like her. So everyone here has your own talent, even about your career or even about your own life. But everyone has a higher talent. Okay, I hope you think better about this because everyone about you here has your own talent. And I believe you has your. I believe Alice, you have a rare talent, which is strong memory, which maybe is like science, computers, or things like that. I consider this a rare talent. I don't know the majority of people, but I consider it a rare talent. So it's not so common to have people like you. And I know that we live in a technological boom, but it's not so common to have these people having the same talent like you. So congratulations, feel good about that.
Okay, thank you very much.
And the next question, it'll be for Charming. Charming, would you like to answer the question? I don't know if you are you able to answer right now, Charming? I don't know if she is paying attention. but because she said some minutes ago that she has wait for some minutes. But let
Sorry, could you please repeat the question?
okay, can you answer this the question right now, or are you busy right now?
Which question? I didn't hear. Actually, I was talking with someone.
Okay, so I'd like to ask the second question. What is the best advice you have ever received at your life?
Um, Advice for me.
Yes, this question is for you. What is the best advice you have ever received? Someone maybe give you an advice that you have been using till today. So would you like to can you remember some things like that? Some advice that you received from anyone, and maybe this advice can change your life or are useful for a whole life?
Okay, I received lots of advice from other people, but suddenly, in few days ago, my aunt told me one thing that is, yeah, you have to be confident with your wish or with your goal. You have to be confident so much because there are lots of things that could take a part that can that could be a barrier for you in your future goal because in our country or in our world there are lots of people that they wants to they take part of our life that they want to not to be success in our life. I don't try to say that they are too bad, but sometimes it will be going like a bad way that they don't want to have see you successful. So if you are confident, if you are be confident with your goals and you know what you have to do, then it's the main thing that helps you to achieve your goal. Because sometimes someone tell you that yes you can do it, but sometimes the same person will told you that tell you that you don't have the power or you don't have the ability to achieve the goal. So you have to be confident in your mind. That can help you that you are trying. You have to try more and more, and that's everything is in your mind. That's help you because anyone can tell you anything, but they don't help you to achieve those goals or those things. So if you are confident and if you know what you want, then it's the main goal for you that you know, and main thing that you know that what do you want in your life, then it's make a right way, create a right way that why do you want to go. So my aunt is mainly my aunt is my mentor or financial supporter in my life, and I heads of him, heads of her, that he's my some some like my idol you can tell. Uh, so he told me that yes, you have to be prepare yourself that what you want to achieve. Because now I told you that you have to prepare your IELTS and you want to go abroad, you have to go abroad and I will help you. But sometime later I will tell you that I will tell you that you don't have to go there because there is also hard situation or something like that. Then what you can do? and you are lost your confidence. So you make your mind to and set your mind that you want it, because no one is always support you, because it's your life, your dream. You have to fulfill it in your own. So if you want to achieve your goal, that you have to work hard and hard. And one thing also, that if you work hard, then never you lost your hope or something that you want to achieve. You always achieve your goal if you work hard, because working hard is the main key of earning or achieving anything in your life, because everything is possible. And if you want to achieve anything, that you have to be work hard, and you have to earn the main way what helps you to earn achieve the main goal. So it's
Nice.
the main thing in my life, that advice is inspiring speech for me for now.
Nice, nice. I
Okay, that's
agree.
all.
I agree with the advice that you receive it. I agree. So there, of course, at our lives, it will be, or there will be people, there will be person which will try and take us down. They will try take us down. So, but it's up to us. It's everything up to us, which means it's our responsibility. It's our dreams. It's our actions that will take us there where we wanna be. So English, for instance, right now we are trying to learn English, but there are a lot of people who already laugh at my idea, because here in Brazil, I don't know at your countries, guys, but here in Brazil, just one, I believe the people or the government made researches related to English skills, related to other language at our country, and the results or the outcomes of this result, this pesquisa, or this search, which was that just less than 1% of the population of Brazil is able to communicate in English, is able to speak in English. And so that's make me more motivated than ever to achieve my fluence, to achieve my English skills, my English speaking skills at a good level, to take my speaking skills at a up level. So of course, there were people who already laughed about my dreams, my English skills when I started. But right now, as they are watching these videos, as they are watching my page on Facebook, as they know that I have friends from China, I have friends from Cambodia, I have friends from Bangladesh, I made friends from people from all over the world, and we are communicate just in English here. As they are watching this, they changed their mind because they thought, oh, it is possible. He did. He is doing exactly what he said. So people, never give up. We will talk about this in the end of this English meeting. So the next question is to be for Ta. Ta, I'd like to ask a question, which is, what are your morning and evening routines? Is the number 10. What are your morning and evening routines?
Number 10 is my answer. Okay. My morning routine, because Monday to Friday I had to work, so I had to get up early in the morning. I had to set my alarm clock to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning, and then I had to cook, you know, to cook for prepare for my lunch at my workplace. I work at 7 p.m. to 4, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then in the evening, I have to go to study at university. Because I am a student, I study at university. I study at night, relate to my, because I have to work. I have to earn some money to support my, um, now I study in Phnom Penh, the capital of Cambodia. So I have to spend too much money to support my study. I have to spend money for electricity, for apartment, yes, and so on. So I had to work, and I earned a little bit money to support my study. And I go to university to study 5:30 to 8:30, and then I back home. I just have some break, take a shower, and eat some good food, then just um, prepare my table and start learning English again. That's all.
Wow, you are a busy woman. That is what I could understand. You are so busy during the weekdays.
Yes,
Yes, it's not easy, is it?
yes, it's not really easy, but I just
Nice.
try to
Congratulations.
overcome everything that difficult situation, trouble situation.
Yeah. Let me ask you a quick question. What are you studying? What major are you studying? About your English, what are you studying? What are you studying at the university? Like you said, you are doing what type of degree are you looking for? Could you understand it? Could you hear me?
Oh, sorry, I didn't catch your question. Can you
Uh,
repeat it again?
of course. What are you studying? Or what is your bachelor's degree that you are looking for? You are muted right now.
Before I study, when I studied high school, I didn't know English at all. I just my main major is English, you know, like English lecturer.
Okay. Did you study
But I
English
just study
literature?
English so that I cannot understand English very well. But when we study English at university, we have to like have at one level. We have to understand English very well. We have to express uh, express our opinion when we have presentation. We have to do like when we have an exam, we have to write a lot of sentence. We like um, I mean essay, essay writing. I have to write it 2 or 3 page, something like that. So that's why I really want to improve my English, especially my speaking skill.
Right. Okay.
Because
I
if I can speak in
go ahead. Okay, I could understand. I don't know if I'm right, but correct me if I'm wrong. Let me try say here. Are you studying English at the university too? For instance, are you studying a bachelor's degree in English literature? I'm right?
yes, my main major is English, like
Nice.
English lecturer.
Yeah, English letter. Okay. Nice, nice, so nice. Congratulations. It was just for curiosity, okay? So thank you for sharing this. So very important to know what you are looking for. And I already said, but I should say again, your English is very well, okay? So you are in a good way. Keep it in this path, and I know that you achieve your goals. And thank you for sharing your routines with us. So that was the question which I'd like to share with you. So, guys, to be honest, right now, I'd like to, I don't know how is about your time. How is your free time right now? Alice, would you like to keep more? Because we are almost finished this English season here. But if you are free, we keep it going here. We keep, or for more 30 minutes at least. How is your time?
Yes, I'm free. Although it's a little night, it's a little late in my country. It's almost 11 p.m. But on weekends, I usually stay up very late. So I can practice for another 30 minutes.
Great. And you, Charming, are you able to stay here with us for more 20 minutes?
Yes, I have no problem. I'm already free.
Nice. And how about you, Ta? Are you able to stay with us for more 30 minutes?
Yes, my country now is 10 p.m. at night, but I feel free to continue the lesson.
Great, great. So I just asked it, guys, because I know there's a lot of difference between our time zones. For now, for instance, at Brazil time zone, it's almost midday, which means we are almost our lunch time here. It's 11:58 a.m. Yes, a.m. So guys, let's jump for the next question here. First, I'd like to
Hey,
ask you for
Alex, I want to know something.
great. Go
Alex,
ahead.
okay. Our English session time will be changed. I didn't hear exactly when you were Alice was talking.
Yeah, I
Is it
just
will be
asked.
changed?
Yes, I just asked you if you had a free time to speak for more 30 minutes, just because I'd like to make a
No,
finish.
not for today. Not for today. In you told him that he had that our English season in other days, not only weekend day. On
Yeah,
other days,
yeah,
we also want.
yeah. I told you, but it will be just a choice because if you are free, maybe let me try explain. If you maybe you are free at Wednesday, for instance, and you will have a free time, just send a message at our English WhatsApp group to see if there will be someone which are available to speak with you. Because I believe at weekends, it's not enough. Practice English at weekends. It's not enough for our improvement, for our upper level. But of course, it's a beginning. We must stay. We must keep it doing this, which we are doing right now, as like an obligation for us, because we must put ourselves in the out of our comfort zone. But if you are available to practice English in the middle of the day, or which is in the weekdays, feel free to ask it for someone at our English group to join you to practice with you.
Okay,
Maybe understood. Maybe Alice it will be free. Maybe Ta it will be free. But I know I'm working all day long, so maybe to me it will be not possible in the middle of maybe at the same time at you. But you must to keep going with your practice, okay, guys? So that's what I said some minutes ago.
okay. I want to know that it will be Wednesday or any other day. Uh,
Exactly, exactly. Not specifically. I just use it as an example, Wednesday, but can be on Thursday and Monday and Friday. Doesn't matter.
No,
And
actually, on Saturday and Sunday we also always practice, but in other days we don't practice more. So in Wednesday or any day, you can send a message. If I am free, then I will join.
perfect, perfect. That's it.
Okay.
Uh, so guys,
And
let's
one
jump
more
off.
thing, Alex,
Okay,
one more thing.
go
If
ahead.
you are want to, if you are want to create this session in the morning, and so you have to inform me, please. I just want to inform that in before days only that if you want to practice in the morning, then you have to inform me in night, because in the morning I have to go my private program for my study. So if I didn't know that if I have to attend, then I will not attend in our class.
Of course, of course. I will advise you guys previously, of course, at least one day before the meeting happen. I will send a message at our English group. But like I told you, it's just we are just thinking about it, of course. Sometimes, I don't know if you notice, but sometimes Alice and I have been practicing on Fridays night, sometimes on Wednesday night. So Alice and I already made some schedules, but at that time we just tried to meeting at the middle of the week just to improve our English. But maybe you both can join us if you are free at these times. But it will be the middle of the week. I send a message to see what time is it at your country. Maybe if you are free, if you'd like to join us, I will just send a link on our English group. If you are free, of course, join us. But if you are not free, doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Our main point is to be here every Saturday. That's our main point here at our English group, because I know, like Ta expressed her life for us. Ta has a busy schedule in the middle of the week, and maybe she just can practice English with us at weekends because she study, she work, she has a lot of things to do as well, and that's okay. If she is just able to gathering with us here at weekends, okay, that's okay, that's awesome. Okay, so but if you feel free to join us at the middle of the week, just send a message or just talk, just ask it at our English group, and maybe we can do more classes, more lessons together. Okay, as much as possible, of course. Let me see here, guys. I'd like to give another question, but let me change it here. Let's jump off this English question here. I'd like to stop to ask question for you, but I'd like to get back at our, let me see here, to our last but not least part of our English session. We are talking about some tips, but right now let me share with you this English skills here again. Guys, as I told you some minutes before, did you notice how much important is to practice, to listen to each other? Because here at this English meeting, we all were practicing listening, speaking at the same time. Because when Alice was express her own ideas or her own answers about what I asked to her, I was listening, Charm was listening, and Ta was listening. So listen, we have at this English meeting here, we are practicing our listening skills at least 7% and our speaking skills 30%. Okay, that's what we are doing here. We are practicing more listening than speaking, but okay, that's okay. It's much, there's 4 people at the same class here, so it's necessary to give the opportunity to everyone comment and everyone speak about their own experience. That's why we are listening more than speaking, but that's okay. It's important to listen to. And of course, the second tip I'd like to say, maybe you both already know, but it's necessary to repeat. We have English speaking club, as Ta is a new joiner, a new partner at our English speaking club, but everyone which is at the same room here already know about this information. But we have been looking for speaking practice frequently, consistently, okay? Because that's the key to improve our speaking skills. That's the key to level up our English, okay, speaking. So it's most important. Practice by speaking out loud, as I already told you guys, to speak out loud. Or maybe you are in front of the mirror, maybe you are in front of the camera, or maybe you are here with us. You must make your mouth form the word. So speak out loud. It's so important to you. So speak and form the words, okay? Not just in your head, because when you are reading a book, for instance, you are just reading by your eyes, but you are not speaking anything. So when you are try reading out loud. That's the key. Try speaking. Try making your mouth form the words. That's one other key to improve your speaking skills. And of course, you are here with us because you understand very well this topic. And it's important to us. It's so important to us reading to learn English, because if you are reading new articles, new papers, things like that, we are improving our vocabulary. Vocabulary is so important for people who are trying to speak in English. As much words, much new words, new meanings you understand, better and better your speaking skills it gets, okay? So it's important for us to practice and to acquire new words or new knowledge about English words. So, of course, The another tip, the least but not last, let me say, the last but not least, of course, we never give up about our goals. Charming is shared his opinion about it with us because she gained great advice, and I agree with that. People who gave her this advice that we must focus on our responsibilities. We must focus on our dreams because it's up for us. It's up with us. No one can decide what you wanna do, what you're gonna do. It's just yourself, just with you. So try harder. If you are not good at your English speaking skills, if you are not good at your writing skills, try harder or keep going. Because if you never give up, if you never give up about your dream, I'm sure that you achieve your dreams. Okay, so that's the key to everyone who are here. And I know sometimes it's not easy, but I just would like to say a phrase which I said, I believe I talked with Alice some days ago, this phrase, but it's a phrase that Michael Jordan gave you. Michael Jordan is one of the greatest basketball players from all over the world. He said some things about if you are nervous, it's okay. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay be afraid before doing anything, before doing a thing. Because if you are afraid or if you are nervous about what you're gonna do, that means that something important are happening, something important are feeling. Okay, so if you are nervous, if you are shy, or if you are afraid about anything that you must do, that means that if something very important is about to happen. Okay, so it's okay to be nervous, it's okay to be afraid sometimes, but it's not okay to give up. As you know, Michael Jordan has a lot of things, receive a lot of awards, a lot of primes about his career because he never give up. Okay, so thank you so much for being here with me, guys. I would like to say, Alice, what is it? Oh, nice. Oh, it's like a little puff. It's like a little bird. I don't know.
It is a little ball, but it is a duck. Look at its mouth. It is a duck.
A duck. Well, it looks like a duck. That's it.
Oh, yes.
Say hello for your husband. Say hi. I'd like to know him. Tell him that he must be here. He must practice English with us.
Okay. Maybe next time I can invite him to practice with us.
Nice, nice. But that's it, guys, for today. I'd like to finish this English meeting here. But first of all, before we finish, I'd like to know about Yuta. What did you think about your first English decision practicing with us here? What do you thought about this? What do you think? How is your feeling about the keep going with us here?
Yes, honestly, first of all, I would like to say thank you for you and for all of us that we stay here in our English. I'm really excited that I can join, that I can improve my speaking skill through this. What's that? I want to say through this lesson. I'm very happy, and first time I really nervous to speak in English with foreigner, something like that. But when I try to speak, I try to express my opinion. I think that it's very helpful that I can improve my listening skill and I can speak it out, express my opinion. I can confident than before. I feel confident when I speak English, and I really happy and say thank you to all of you here. That's all.
Oh, okay, nice. Thank you so much to be here, and I hope see you here all of our meetings. I hope see you here at least all the weekends because at the weekends we have been put all this together here. There's a lot of people who aren't joining us today, unfortunately. We had another people like Chenuel Genial usually came here with us. There are a lot of people from for India. I hope I talked with Ria some days ago. I talked because she left our English group, but I talked with her. I told her to get back. I just will send a. I invited her for our English meeting again because she told me that she just left our English group because she was not able to join every weekend. Just sometimes she'll be able to join us. So that's why she decided to left our English group because she was afraid that we were judged her or things like that. But that's not our point here. Our point is to take all of us together as many times as possible, depend on everyone schedule. Okay, so feel free to be here with us every time that you are watching our WhatsApp group and you saw that we send a link, you saw that we just asked people to practice English at a time. Feel free if you are available at that time. Doesn't matter. Just feel free to join us. Just feel free to keep your practice with us, and we'll be here for help you and for help each other about our English speaking skills. So thank you again to be part of our team. We are very excited to have you here with us, and it will be awesome to be friend of you. Okay, to be a friend of you. So Charming, I would like to say you anything about this English meeting before we finish it. Remember that we are recording now, so I'd like to give you a word.
Okay. Firstly, I would like to thank you because it's possible to communicate with all of you. That is possible from you that you want to create this group and you create this group. Then we all are here and we are communicating with others. So, firstly, I would like to thank you, and it's my pleasure to have all of you there. And for me, it's absolutely a difficult thing that to communicate with in other countries' friends, because it's too hard to find someone that who will try to learn something really. So it's very helpful for me to practice here because if also there is a scope for me to practice in other times or other spaces. But in this English session, it's like a miracle for me that I can talk with you without any hesitation, and it's like feels free to speak for me. So I didn't expect that what you can say about my mistakes and about my faults. I didn't clear my voice or something that I have to be confident with talking or with all of you, anything speaking. Because if we are thinking about all of the stuff, then we are not very confident. We are shying or something else. So in this English session, it's very easy to express my feelings because I know that if I make mistake, it will be not judged me that what I am saying here. And when we are talking too much, then we make mistake, and we know we're trying to know that where I make mistake, and I have to clarify this mistakes. And here is the main opportunity to practice
We
with
just
my Bengali friends. Then it will be hard that sometimes I will talk with them in Bengali, and it will be a problem in my English speaking. But here, when I talk to you or others, that all of you are in other countries, you don't know Bengali. So I have to speak in English. I don't use any word in Bengali. I always use the English words, and for this thing, it's very useful and helpful for me to communicate with all of you in English. So it's a huge opportunity for everyone to speak in this group or in this session. And also, you all are very supportive friends. I feel like that you are so pretty that you all are always supporting me to speak. And it's the main thing that I didn't hesitate to talk or speak anything to all of you. So it's the main thing why I am here and I want to talk to you all of you. So it's very helpful for me. Okay, that's
Nice.
all.
Nice. Thank you for your words. I appreciate it so much. So we all both appreciate it so much. Your compliments about our English speaking club. That's very important for us to keep going, to keep on this spot, because I know it's not easy. Like we talked some minutes ago, it's not easy to be here. Maybe we are tired. Maybe Alice would like to be at her bed right now because it's so late at her country. Maybe Ta would like to be resting because she is so tired about the whole week. Maybe something like that. But we are making efforts to be here. That's the key. It's our different. That's why we are different between those people who are not able to speak, and we are speaking right now because we are doing our efforts to be here. So thank you guys. Keep it going. Never give up. Ask John Cena. John Cena is a fighter about WWE. It's not a real fighting. It's just a show. It's more like a show, something like that. But I like it his character because he is very motivated. Always he is motivated. So that's why I took his picture, because he brings with him his phrase, never give up. And I appreciate this phrase because everything is difficult, but it's not impossible. Okay, everything is difficult, but
Okay.
all the things is possible.
Yeah, Alex, I want to show you something that in this picture I want to share this, that my cousin make a car and they it take time 7 and 30 minutes 7 hour and 30 minutes to make it, and my two cousin made it, and they don't give up in our country 1:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. they tried together and they made it up. So I'm so excited to show you that. Okay, let's see.
Nice, nice. That's awesome. Very important to know that. Thank you for sharing. It's very important. And Alice, would you like to say anything before we leave in this English meeting? Just for finishing this video?
Okay. I will say something in brief. First, thank you very much for your guys practicing with me today, and I really appreciate your
Oh, Charmy is sharing a picture. Just take a look. What is it, Charmy?
Yeah, it's a car.
Oh,
Shannon,
nice.
You want to explain it? What
Yes, could
is the
explain.
name? I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Okay. Wait few minutes.
Okay, Alice, go ahead. Would like to say anything before we finish it? Just Charmy just will get back after you.
Alex, my cousin will say told you that about that
Oh, okay.
This car is
today.
okay. This car is a Lego set that my dad bought me as a gift since we're gonna be at a different country for a month. And me and my brother took
Loud bolo.
me and my brother took 7 to 8 hours to finish building it, and we just like took a few breaks in between without stopping.
Nice, nice. Just take a look closer. Just take a look closer to us, just to see
Okay,
how is
okay.
building, how was building this. Oh, very difficult, man. Very difficult to build this. Each part, maybe its tiny part, it's the tiny
Yeah,
part is more
all
difficult.
parts are broken down, and they made it.
Nice, nice. Congratulations for you guys. It's not easy. Like we said before, we must keep going until the end. We must never give up about our dream. So, congratulations for them. So, Alice,
Okay,
it's
thank
your
you.
turn. It's your turn. Alice, would you like to finish this meeting with some words? First of all, of course, give us a great motivational words for the people who are trying to keep here, to never give up. And let's keep it the same line at never give up.
Okay. Maybe I can give you guys some motivation phrases. Let me think. Practice makes perfect. And several weeks ago, I watched I watched something online. It was an English article, and in this article, it said that if you spend 2,000 hours on speaking English, you will be fluent as a native speaker. So I think today we spend 2 hours on speaking English, and if we insist on doing this for 1,000 days, we will be fluent as a native English speaker. So I think it is not very hard. If we insist on doing this for 2 or 3 years, we will practice for almost 2,000 hours, and at that time, all of us will be fluent. So we can think like this: every hour we spend on speaking English, we are more fluent than before. Every hour works.
Nice.
Let us insist on doing this.
Nice, nice. Thank you for your words, guys. Let me just finish this recording here. I just would like to ask you, stay here with me. I will just say some words for the people who maybe are watching us here on the YouTube channel. So for you who are watching us at the YouTube channel, I'd like to say thank you to be here with us until the end of this video. And I'm so glad that you are here. And I hope you can learn something new with us. And of course, we know that we made a lot of mistakes during our speeches, but that doesn't matter. The most important goal for us here is to get more confidence, to improve our speaking skills, improve our pronunciation, and of course, to get as close as possible to the fluency and to be able to use it at our purpose, at your main goals in the future. So thank you for you guys. If you are watching the YouTube channel, we are stopping recording this English meeting. And of course, don't forget to subscribe at this YouTube channel to get more videos like this.